Racist unions in South Africa, they are major supporters of the minimum wage law, or the rate for the job law, they call it there. Now, their stated intention behind their support for the law goes something like this, and I'm quoting a fellow named Gerrit Biertke of the construction trades union. It's a racist union that would not allow blacks in as members. And he says that government apartheid laws are no longer protecting the white worker from competition with the black worker. And in the face of government not doing its job and protecting the white worker, we should have equal pay for equal work laws, or minimum wage laws. Now, as a matter of fact, in the United States, back at the turn of the century, there are many calls for minimum wage laws and equal pay for equal work laws to protect higher skilled white workers against competition with lower skilled black workers. Now, but however, most nations that I know of, most of the Western nations, they have minimum wage laws, but their stated intention is to help the disadvantaged worker. So it's left up to us to decide whether it's stated intentions that determine the effects of minimum wage law, or is there something else? Or is there a downward sloping demand curve out there? And it appears to me that in South Africa, the minimum wage law has the same effects that it has in the United States. That is, it discriminates against the least preferred worker. And the racial character, why it subsidizes people's racial preferences, is seen just through kind of trivial analysis. That is, if you must pay, say, $3 an hour to no matter who you hire, and 10 people show up for a job, and 5 are black and 5 are white, or 5 are men and 5 are women, well, there's no basis for you and for simplification's sake, let's say that they're all equal in their productivity. Well, there's no economic criteria there's no economic criteria for you to choose. So of necessity, you must choose your worker based on non-economic criteria. You must choose on how you like that person, how that person appears, whether he's a member of your church, whether he's a member of your political party, or whether he's a member of your race. And the reason why the minimum wage law gives inducement for racial discrimination is that it lowers the cost of racial discrimination. The cost is zero, whereby if the black worker, let's assume this white workers wanted $3 an hour and a black worker wanted $2 an hour, well, the cost of discriminating against an equally productive black would be $1 an hour. And economic theory predicts that the higher the cost of something, the less you do of it. And so you would find that the cost would be a positive instead of a zero.